Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Okay, so you guys, this is my first YouTube live ever. I'm nervy, okay? For those of you that don't know, my name is Tori Bridey. I am the creator on Tori's Beauty Tribe. If you subscribe to the channel, thank you, thank you. If not and you're new, hello, welcome. I'm going to be doing some makeup tonight, whatever it is. We get a little cry over here. Anyways, so if you have questions, let me know. Put them in the comments. I'd love to answer, help out, anything like that. I'm going to be going over some highlighting and contouring today. I don't know if I'm going to do full makeup after my highlight and contour, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see how it goes, okay? So welcome, welcome. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. Yeah, I need to get my face primed. All right, you guys. I am not going to lie. I've been super freaking nervous to do this. I go live on all of my other like platforms and stuff. Mainly like Facebook and TikTok. I will go live on those platforms. Sometimes Instagram, not really all that much though. So this is my first time going live on YouTube. If you can't tell by the title. Hello, Debbie. Hello, hello. Thank you for hopping on. What's up? What are you doing on this rainy Friday? Is it rainy where you're at? Okay, so I am getting some primer on my face. I'm gonna have to put my hair back a little bit. Oh, okay, you guys. All right. This has been like an all-day thing. I said I was gonna go live like way earlier, and yeah, I just haven't done it yet. Okay, so I am using the Vfx Pro Primer. This is from Pharmacy. So I like to let the primer kind of sit on my face for a little bit, let it soak in. Not raining, just sat down to relax. That sounds nice. I know I kind of wanted to just like chill tonight, but I'm making myself do this because like I said, I've been nervous to do this. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, that's good. It's not raining there. I mean, I know we have kind of been needing the rain, so I'm not complaining too much, but it kind of makes for a lazy day, you know? All right. So like I was saying, I like to let my primer kind of sit and absorb into the skin just because it works a little bit better, I feel like, once it has time to soak in. So I usually just let that sit for a little bit. I am only going to be using my CC cream for foundation. Where's it at? There it is. I have like all my makeup still like packed away. I had it packed up because I was doing my niece's makeup for her like a bridal trial, actually. She's getting married this month, the end of this month, and so I was doing some makeup for her, and I still have like all my makeup packed up. Is anyone else really bad about like unpacking? Like whenever they get back from anything, like even like trips and stuff too. Yeah. But I just feel like I am really, really bad about, hold on, I'm going to adjust this a little bit. I'm really bad about unpacking. Like I will like, it'll be like a month later and I'm like, I still need to unpack like suitcases from trips. My husband's like, can you like get your stuff out of the suitcase? Oh my gosh. Okay. So like I said, letting that kind of soak in a little bit. After I put my CC cream on, I am going to use my highlight and contour stick, and that's what I'm going to kind of show you guys. That's been like my favorite way to highlight and contour here lately. I'm a powder girl. I like to set with powder, so I will be setting with powder after. All right. Okay, shaking up my CC cream. I am still using the medium to dark for the CC cream. I'm still kind of waiting for some more shades to come out in the medium to dark, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's super dark, this shade, even though it's the darkest one we have. But the way I like to apply it, sometimes I'll just put it on my fingertips. But then other times, if I'm not really wanting to dirty up my hands, I will just put lines everywhere. Okay. Good look, right? All right, I'm gonna put my lid on. I was really brave and I wore a white shirt, you guys. I should not wear white, especially when I'm doing makeup. Like, hopefully, Hopefully I don't get it on my shirt here. Okay, so I am using a flat top kabuki brush here, and I am just like, I stipple it, meaning like just kind of like pressing. I press all around first, and then I will work in circles to kind of like buff it out. Okay. So does anybody have any plans for the weekend? What's going on? What's going on? I don't even know. Do many people go live on YouTube? I have a channel and we're very active on the channel and everything. My husband, he edits most of the videos. I'm learning a little bit about editing, but but I am more so the content creator. He does a lot of the editing. He was into YouTube like back in the day when it first came out. Oh, I won't date him. I won't date him. Oh my gosh. Okay, so just kind of working that in. Like I said, this is the CC cream, so this is more of like a, I say this is more like a medium coverage. The BB cream, that's going to be more of like a light to medium coverage, and then the CC I feel like is more medium coverage. But it's nice. The CC cream is probably like my go-to, just because I feel like on the daily, I feel like that's my go-to, just because it's not crazy, like a ton of coverage, but it's enough coverage to where you feel like it still kind of blurs all the imperfections and everything. Okay, so that was just one layer of that. I'm gonna serenade you guys. Okay, so highlight and contour stick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. See, I put my jewelry on and try to like look all cute and stuff, and y'all, it just don't work. It don't work. Okay, so I take my contour stick and I will draw a line right here, and I kind of rock it up into the temple and then back down along the jaw right there. Okay. I know this is going to actually look like a lot that I'm putting on, but this contour stick blends out so nice. And it's really easy to blend. I was really scared of the contour stick, honestly, because I had never used a contour stick before this one. So I was actually really scared of it. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm a retired hairstylist. I worked behind the chair for about 10 years. And then when I had my son, I decided to stay home with him, but I still kind of wanted to be able to help people as far as like, you know, teaching people tips and tricks, all that kind of stuff. And then I also started experimenting with like, I know this looks crazy. I also started experimenting with like crazy like fantasy makeup, stuff like that. I kind of got into that with Halloween because Halloween is my favorite. And so I started trying like different crazy looks with that. And I just really love to like, that's me like letting my guard down, honestly, is when I'm doing my fantasy looks. I am so excited for Halloween. Halloween's my fave, y'all. What's your favorite holiday? What is your favorite holiday? Let me know because Halloween's my fave. Okay, so here's the highlight stick. Okay, then I'm going to put that all in here. Up in here. Okay. Sorry, I'm focused right now. Focus. Christmas is your favorite, Debbie? I know, that's my mom's favorite for sure. I love Christmas. I do. I am not a fan of cold weather. And that's just always what I correlate Christmas with is cold weather. I live in Illinois, so all of our crazy like Midwest weather. I don't know where you live, Debbie, but I live in the crazy Midwest where it seems like our weather changes like from week to week. Heck, from day to day. Okay. All right. So there's the highlight and contour, okay? I know it looks a little bit crazy until you get it all blended, but once you get it blended, Georgia, oh my goodness. Do you, like, is that where you're from? Have you lived there your whole life? That's one of the places that my husband can transfer for work. And I told him, I'm like, anywhere south. I will transfer anywhere south. Okay. All right. So this is a different kabuki brush than what I used. This was the one I used for my foundation. I like to use a bigger one for the foundation. And then this is a smaller one that I'm using to blend in the highlight areas here. And then I will take a different one yet to blend in the contour, okay? Okay. And then under the eyes, kind of, you can look up with your eyes so that way you're not like stabbing your eye out. We don't need to stab our eye out. I'm that klutzy person. I am constantly like hitting my elbow on something, stubbing my toe. Like, trust me, ask my husband. He's pretty sure that I'm like the klutziest person ever. And then he has like the best balance ever. I mean, not ever, but you know, he's got way better balance than me. 23 years Navy brat. Yeah, y'all, come on. I know, seriously. So the three places that I told him where he can transfer with his job, he said North Carolina, Georgia, or Louisiana. And I was like, honestly, I'm fine with any of those. I am fine with any. Anywhere that's warmer than here. Okay, so see how nice, like, and easy that blends? Okay. Light areas. And now, either. I don't either. I do not like, no, I don't like that much snow either. See, I like snow for like the holidays, like Christmas, yeah, give me snow. But then after that, I'm done with it. I'm like, I'm done. I can't. I just can't. My dog is whining to get out of here. Okay. So then I'm just kind of working this out to the corners of my mouth because I have a little bit of the contour under here. I do that because I have really small lips, so I like to give the illusion of a poutier lip. So, fake it till you make it. Okay. So blending that, like, see, look at how like effortless that was. And it's like a harsh line here and over here. All I did was go back and forth. And then I'll kind of like blend it up. And then back in here. My earrings are gonna get in the way. Okay. So then that's all I'm doing is I'm just working in circles and blending it out, okay? All my little baby hairs. I gotta get all my baby hairs off my face to do this. See, this is why I don't normally like to do my hair before my makeup. I like to have my hair off of my face. Okay, but see how nice that blended in, like compared to this side? Obviously, like I still have all the lines. It just, I don't know. It's just super easy to me. Like all you do, like over here on this line, I just work back and forth. When you're contouring, you want to contour like right underneath your cheekbone to really make your cheekbone pop. And so I put it in the hollow of my cheek. And to find the hollow of your cheek, you can kind of do the fishy face. But so I will just do that, okay? And then I'll work in circles. Then I work this part right here back kind of into my hairline a little bit. Okay. These earrings are getting in the way. Okay. Then blending that out. And then under here, I'm just kind of working in circles along my jaw here. Sounds like the boys are home with my food. Oh, my husband and my little guy, they went to pick up dinner. Okay. All right, so I got that all blended. Then what I do is I will go back. Hello, hi Heather, how are you, love? Girl, this is my first live on YouTube. I was telling everyone, I'm like, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. It's really not that much different, but I was nervous. So this is the brush that I used for, I feel like I have like a fuzz on my face, you guys. Got it. I got it. I feel like I never get it on the first try. Okay. All right. So there we go. There's the highlight and contour stick blended over the CC cream. Okay. All right. All right. It has been a minute since I've been live in general. And here I am. I'm like, I'm just hopping back in. I'm going live on YouTube. Why not? Why not? Okay, so then I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and just put a little bit up in here. Up in her. Oh, sorry, guys. We're goofy over here. Oh my gosh. If you haven't yet, head over to my YouTube channel, Tori's Beauty Tribe. Check it out. See if there's any tutorials on there that maybe can help. I love sharing any like tips and tricks that are working for me with like hair and makeup, because if it's working for me, it's got to work for someone else, right? Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you. And thank you for hanging with me, girl. Oh no, Heather. I'll be keeping him in my prayers, girl. Okay. All right, so we'll just do a little bit of concealer here. Where's my sponge? Okay. All right, so I am just going to take my beauty blender here and I'm just going to lightly kind of blend that concealer in. Okay. So all I'm doing when I'm blending this, I'm just like pressing. I'm not swiping at it, because if you swipe at it, you kind of like wipe off what you've already like worked at doing, if that makes sense. Like your foundation, like your highlight stick, all that stuff. Like I feel like you're just kind of like wiping it off if you swipe at it. So I like to press it in until it's blended. And then when I'm going underneath my eye here, I like to look up so that way, again, I'm not stabbing myself in the eye. We don't need to be stabbing our eyes out. Okay. And then by putting concealer over here on this outer corner where I put it and blending it upwards, that's what I can't talk. What that's doing, that's pulling, it's almost kind of giving you like a facelift, quote unquote. It's pulling everything up. So as opposed to like pulling the concealer way far down, I used to do this big triangle under my eyes, and now the trend is almost moving a little bit more where we can blend the concealer up in here, because it does kind of give more of a lifted appearance. And I really like what it's been doing for my makeup and everything like that, and just the whole like look of my face in general. So I hopped on the bandwagon with this trend. For the longest time, I'm like, no, I like the way I do it, blah, 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 like, you know, this and that. But yeah, I hopped on the bandwagon. I like it. Okay, so press that all in. And then like I was saying in the beginning of this, I am a powder finish girl. I love me. Like I have to set with powder. Otherwise I feel like it's like not going to stay. And it might just be in my head, but you know. So I grab my BB powder. I really like using the BB powder to set with. I just feel like it's more of like a silky smooth as opposed to like a dry powder. I don't know. So I take these little heart powder poofer things. I just like these. It's got like a little strap on the back so you can put your finger in there if you want to. Don't have to. I usually don't. But I like using the point of the heart to get right in close under here. Now, if you're concerned with like any like fine lines, like being accentuated, anything like that, I usually recommend not setting super heavy with powder just because it will like, and not to go too light with your powder, just because it will accentuate it. Anything that you highlight, it obviously it's highlighting that area, so it accentuates that area. Okay, so I like to set all around my eyes there, just so I don't have any issues with like creasing or anything like that. Put some there, there, a little bit along here. Okay, so obviously those areas are really heavily set, right? But what I will do from here is I will take my fluffy tapered brush and I'll just dust it in the BB powder and tap off any excess. And then I will go back and forth. Okay. And I just kind of, basically all I'm doing is I'm blending out the edges of like those harsh areas of where I just set that. I do have a video on the channel as well, like kind of showing how I do my highlight and contour if you ever like want to go back and watch, and don't want to listen to me ramble. I'm a rambler, so. Okay, so we are almost done with the highlight and contour part, okay? And then from there, I'll call it quits. I won't keep you guys all night. Okay, so those areas are set. They ain't going to budge. But before I like get completely done and everything, I will use my setting spray, but I'm not to that part yet. Okay, so then this is the face sculpting palette here. I like to actually use these two colors. I don't really use the lighter one because I just use my BB powder for the lighter part, but I do like to use these two colors. So I'll start off with my lighter color. And I just use a fluffy brush like this. Brushes really do make a difference, you guys, but you don't have to break the bank to get good brushes. I found, okay, one second. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting those contour areas with this medium color powder, okay? Sorry, I just wanted to let you guys know what I was doing. But these brushes I found on Amazon. These have been like my go-to brushes, you guys, and I think they're like under $20 for a set of like, I don't know, but they last for a long time and they're really good. They don't like shed a bunch of bristles. Like, I don't know. I hate that when I get like new makeup brushes and like the bristles will be falling out and yeah, it's a hot mess. So then you can use a smaller brush. Typically what I will do is I will grab like this brush right here is a double-sided brush. This side is actually an eyeshadow brush, but I use it to contour my nose. So those areas where I put my contour on my nose, I'm using this smaller brush and kind of setting that area. So when you contour your nose, basically what you're doing, you're just adding a little bit more of a defined look. There's a lot of things you can do with highlighting and contouring. Let me tell y'all. Okay, so there's that. And then I will take my fluffy brush and kind of like disperse that area. Okay. So you can kind of start to see it like come together here. And then I'll take it even around the perimeter here, dust that. Okay. And then any of those areas that I pulled my like contour stick down onto my neck here, I'm taking that powder, this one right here, this medium toned one, and I'm going in and I'm setting those areas. And then without getting any extra product on there, I am just kind of dusting all around, making sure that it's nice and blended, okay? So then I'll even go in with this darker shade here, just for a little bit more definition on the nose. Just that. Okay, then I'm grabbing my smaller angled fluffy brush here to go in with this darker color. And I just like to go in right at the like deepest hollow of my cheek right here, just to really add a little bit more. Okay, so then on the nose contour here, I'm gonna take this and just kind of disperse that again, so it's not like, basically so it doesn't look like there's any like harsh lines or anything like that. When in doubt, blend it out. Okay, so then I will go back to, I feel like I got like a fuzz or something up my nose. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then I'm going back to my fluffy tapered brush that I used to set like the BB powder with, and I'm gonna go over my whole face and I'm just gonna blend. Because there's nothing worse than getting into a store, getting in somewhere, and you see all these harsh lines and you're like, oh, good Lord, what happened to my face? We don't need them harsh lines. Get out of here. So I got no extra powder, anything like that on this brush. I just started blending, okay? Okay. So see how like nice and like, I don't know, I just love that like kind of flawless, like, I don't know, airbrush effect. All right, so then I will grab, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna grab my blush here. So I'll grab my, this is the double-sided brush. This is the one that I use to contour my nose, but then for this side here, this is usually the one that I use for my blush. I'm getting low on my blush, y'all. If you can't tell, this is my favorite. But it's got just like a slight shimmer to it, and I like to put it like right I don't put it right on the apple of my cheek because I feel like that almost kind of like pulls in too much and almost like, I don't know, like pulls your face down too much. So I put it just above the apple of my cheek. So here's the apple. When you smile, you can kind of see that ball right there. So I work just behind the apple and I pull it up into my temples. Okay. Another new trend with makeup right now, pulling up the blush. Anyone else love some blush? I used to like not use blush at all. I hated it. And then I will even put a little bit right on like the bridge of my nose. You love blush? I know. I've like seriously grown to like, I've really grown to love it too. Like I said, I never used to wear it. And then all of a sudden it's like, I don't know, back at it. Okay. So there's what I do with my blush. And then, hold up, I'm looking for it here. Is that it? Yeah. So it's called Terra Cotta highlight powder. It's really, really glowy. So what I will do is I will take a little bit on my ring finger and I'll put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. It just kind of, basically what that's going to do by putting it on your Cupid's bow right there, I like to make it a little bit more concentrated right there because, again, I'm trying to give the illusion of more of like that pouty look. Y'all, my lips need all the help they can get, okay? I even like to rub a little bit on the inner corners of my eyes. This is what I'm going to finish up with, you guys. I'm not going to like go into anything else. I'll do a little series. So the next one I did just put up a video of how I've been doing like my eyebrows and my eyelashes and everything. So check that one out. Okay. All right. So then I will grab my smaller fluffy brush here, dust it in the highlight powder, tap off any excess. But like, look at that glow. It just kind of gives your skin like a porcelain look. Y'all, it's going to kill me not to do my brows. If any of you know me, you know. Brows, lashes, I do it all, okay? It's going to kill me not to do it, but I'm trying to stick to these segments so that I don't like keep you guys on here for like hours on end. Because Lord knows I can talk. Okay, so there's kind of like how I like highlight and contour. So, yeah, let me know what you think. If you have questions, don't hesitate. Leave them in the comments. I would love to get back to you guys, answer any questions, anything like that. If you want color matched or anything for foundation, I can definitely help with that as well. But yeah, so this is the highlight and contour segment here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh my goodness, girl, I know. I've like been trying to like not get on the new website is literally gorgeous. I'm so excited. I'm like dying to put in an order, but I also don't want to like put it in too soon. I'm like waiting for the green light. I think everybody is. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good. But anyways, okay, you guys, finished look. Like I said, let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and helping me get through this first YouTube live. Like I said, I was a little bit nervous about going live on YouTube. I don't know why. It's just, it's a new platform. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I will be talking to you guys really soon. This is not going to be my last YouTube live, promise. Definitely going to be making these more regular. So, all right. Have a wonderful night, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you guys next time. Bye.